Hello, thank you so much for your interest in ChiliLister. I'm going to give you just a quick run over of what ChiliLister can do and just how to make your listing process a little bit easier. I developed this as a spreadsheet based option because I enjoyed using File Exchange, but File Exchange has a bunch of kind of quirks that I didn't care for. So, like pictures, you couldn't upload multiple pictures. It would allow you to, but if you went in to edit a listing, or if the listing was relisted, the pictures would just kind of disappear, and it just kind of made things a hassle. So I developed this just to make it simple to go, straight across and just punch in each little bit of information as you're going through each item. I just have my laptop right next to me, and instead of writing stuff on paper and doing a bunch of extra things, I just put it right into the spreadsheet. When I'm done, hit a button and you're good to go. Now I have this set up customized for me. We have a standard option, which is basically just an upgrade for File Exchange users that just allow them to upload images easier and to upload the items directly rather than having to go into File Exchange and upload them. You can just do it right directly from Microsoft Excel here. And this is Microsoft Excel 2010, which is what it has been tested with. It may work on other versions, but it's been tested with 2010. So basically the way I have this set up is that on my version here, I've got different item types. So I've got basically, based on which one of these items I choose, it's going to unlock or lock certain columns. That way I don't have to mess with them. I don't have to really pay attention to which ones I'm inputting stuff in, or whether it's needed or not needed. So in this instance, we're just going to do a pair of shoes. Custom label, that's your inventory. If you want to put in your inventory numbers, things like that. So I'm just going to put a number in here. Store category. Now this is customized for store categories. I have this set up with my store categories, and if you order our custom option, I'll do the same thing with your store categories so that you can choose what category you want it to list to. Does not apply or UPC, condition, got used, new other, and then there's some things for books as well. I can also put in here, new with box, new without box, and things for shoes and stuff like that if you want. Most of my stuff is used, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm just going to put used. And if there's something here that doesn't match, you can type into each one of these. You don't have to do the drop down. Now, condition description, I have some basic descriptions put in here. And what I'll usually do is just great pre-owned condition. I may come up in here and put something like, let's see, great pre-owned condition, scuffs on heel. So you could do that, and then you just go to the next thing. Brand, we're just going to do Nike. What is it? Style, a lot of times in eBay they want you to use like certain things, but with mine I just put what I think it is. I'll put something like running shoe, and this takes a little bit, just kind of get used to it and work it the way that works best for you. Model would be either like Nike Gel or free runs or something like that, or you could use the model number. I'm just going to use free run in here from now. Material, we're just going to use synthetic. And then color, blue, multi, red, whatever you want to do. Pattern, it could be if you're doing checks or stripes, or if you've got a paisley pattern, or if it's a graphic tee, sometimes I'll just put graphic in there. Your manufacturer part number. Size type, required on clothes, I don't need that. Gender, men's. And then will go to US shoe size. So I say this is a men's 11 medium. It will skip clothing size here. You'll see clothing size here. If it would have been a shirt, you'd be able to put in shoulders, chest size, length, sleeve. If it was pants, it would skip over here to waist and seam. And then this is just where this autofills, because that pulls from this when it's actually listing. These items here for length, height, width, that's like if you have a picture or a picture frame, if you want to put in those measurements, that'll do that. And it uploads all this stuff into item specifics for you, as well as some of the stuff into a description. And I will show you an example of that here in just a second. You've got country of manufacturer if you want to do that. Picture URL, I usually come back and do that later. And then you'll see here, this is a picture URL, this is the description where it builds your description, your format, your duration. You can change these things if you want. This is good till canceled to a 30-day or whatever if you want. And then this is your title it's starting to build for you. And then you can put in here extra things, outdoor, colorful, I don't know what, I'm just off the top of my head, and you'll see it adds it into your items or your title there. All right, and it'll tell you right here how many deals you've got in there, and if you go over, it'll cut off the back to the words that's under 80 characters. Search, what I do with search here is I search for the item, and it'll pull up in eBay keywords. You can see right here it pulls up keywords. So let's say I just basically can scroll through and see for my basic keywords what the price ranges are. Then I'll hit sold listings, and boom, I'm going to go through here and look. And then basically what I want to do is click on one that matches. You can use a pre-owned one if you want. I just click on one, click right here on athletic, and then your category is right here in your URL. I copy that out, go back down here, put in my category, boom, prices for used, I'm just going to do $34.88, quantity 1. It automatically, you can set this how you want, and I can show you how to do that, or you can have me do it. If you have a certain range for best offer, you can have it automatically set your best offer. Anything for me over $20 is best offer yes. Anything under $20 it'll automatically say no. And then you can click on it and change it to yes or no if there's an item that you want to change from your typical pattern. So shipping length, that's basically how big your box is going to be. Depth and width, box, your weight. Now you'll see right here when I put in my weight, it's going to change my profile name based on the weight, and I can set all that up for you under our custom option as well. So this would be, let's say, 3 pounds, and you'll see it goes to 1 pound to 4 pounds on my options, and then I've got return profile 30 days. You can change that if you want, right? So, and then once I'm done basically putting in each item, then I'll go back and do my picture URLs. You can do them at the same time if you want. Basically what you're going to do is, now I left this open at this point in time because I wanted you to see the full screen, but the add-in is right here under add-ins, and basically you'll see it pops up over here. Now you can open this up right from the beginning so that you have it right here for you. And basically you're going to have a couple things. You're going to have a template here. You're going to have settings, and then a place to save your settings and load settings from files and things like that. So let's see here. I've got, let's see, let me go ahead and load because this is a new setup for me, so I can show you how to do that. So with the parameters here, I'm going to go ahead and click on this right here, and it's going to load from file. You see I've got a template here. When I open that, it's going to fill all this in. Then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to load from file on my settings, and that's going to load that in. Boom. All the stuff is in here like it's supposed to be. And then to get your pictures in here, what you're going to do is right here on this over here, you've got a little deal that says pictures. And what you will do is you'll click on this while your cursor is in the little pictures cell. You'll click on this. It automatically opens up a file picker. Go to your file that you get pictures from, whatever that is. Let's see, I'm just going to pick something here. And you can click on it. Click on, here, we'll do this. It's our A6 shoes, but it'll work. However many pictures you've got, Shift Control and open. Boom, it puts them in right here, and I'm going to change this so these thumbnails are quite a bit bigger. You can click on it, you can click on each picture, you can rearrange them, put them in whatever order you want. That way if you got them out of order when you took pictures, you can get them in the right order and that sort of thing. You can add more pictures, you can select them and delete the pictures and all that. Then when you hit OK, oh, you know what I did? I messed up. I had I had my cursor over here instead. Well, you know, we're all human. Let me change that back. Let me go over here and put my cursor back in this deal here. Let's go over here. There we go. So put my cursor there because it's going to put it wherever your cursor is, and I designed it that way for a specific reason, just to be more flexible in the future. So I can change it if you want. I can change it and have it just put it in a specific cell, but I wanted it to do it that way. It's for a specific reason. All right, so open and OK, and you'll see it places all the pictures in this pick URL. It puts them in the format that eBay wants them in. All right, and then basically once that's done, so you filled out your entire sheet. You've got multiple items in here. You've got the pictures in there, and what you do at this point is you hit this eBay button here, and you hit boom, and it's going to go through, and it's going to save the pictures. It's going to upload the pictures to. It's got this little glitch that I'm working on right now. Oh well, there you go. Got a bit of a glitch I'm working on at the moment. But I made a couple of changes and I've got a glitch I've got to fix. So thought I had it fixed, but apparently it wasn't. But anyway, basically what it'll do is it'll just upload it directly to eBay. And what you will get when it uploads to eBay is you will get a listing that looks something like, just for example, let's see, let me find one that has some information, because I've listed all these. I'm also going to do some tutorials and some things. I'm thinking I'm going to start a Facebook group. Haven't quite decided how I'm going to do it yet. Doing some tutorials and things for pictures and what to shop for and all that sort of thing. But all right, so you can see like this picture here is Tommy Hilfiger. Pop it up, and basically once you filled out the spreadsheet, plop your pictures in, you get this nice title. You get all the item specifics here. Some custom item specifics if you want. I can do all the sizes in here, which I normally do them in here and in my description, so you can see the sizes. I just basically put Tommy Hilfiger button down with the box logo as the model. 100% cotton. It's a men's, shoulder size, chest size, length, all that sort of thing. And then it automatically puts this information in here as well. So it puts the title in here, and I can have it. I can customize this however you want it. I do include a couple of basic templates here. If the customization is you want something super special, that may be a little bit extra, but just a basic template like this is included at no charge. And basically it includes the description, which is the same as the condition description. I usually enter my condition description, all the information I want in there as far as condition, and then I just have that put in as my description here. It includes the brand, size, color, material. Now if, for instance, if this material, if you didn't want that to show, for instance, if it's like polyester, on mine I don't have it show polyester. I just have it showing the item specifics. Or if it's something where there's not a size, like if you're selling a VCR, something like that, it'll only put the stuff that applies. So that's it. Just totally customizes your description for you. If it's pants, it'll put inseam and waist size here instead of your shoulders and chest and all those measurements. If it's something like VCR and you just have the measurements of the VCR, it'll just push the measurements to the VCR. So that's pretty straightforward. That's pretty much how it works. I'm running out of time here. I will kick up another video once I get everything back to working properly, but it's guaranteed that when you get it, it's going to upload seamlessly. And it's going to be perfect. If you have any issues, I'm here for support. I can help you get it up and running, go through and train you and that sort of thing if you need it. So anyway, it's pretty straightforward. It's just a basic spreadsheet based lister that just makes things so much easier and makes things so much smoother. So you can just go through, take pictures, measure your item, plug them into the spreadsheet, upload them, and you're good to go. Anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, bye-bye.